Mr. Woody.
Uh, all right. All right, put yourself on mute until I'm ready for your matter. Quinshella Williams.
Yes.
All right, go ahead, sit up for me in your bed, please.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Quinshella Jamisha Williams. This is ticket number SP1291854, one count reckless driving. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Philip X. Walling, P35229. I am your House counsel today representing Ms. Williams. State your name, Ms. Williams.
Quayshell Jamisha Williams.
That's the most you can sit up for me?
I'm sorry?
Is that the most that you can sit up for me?
No, I'm sitting up fully.
Okay.
Quayshell Jamisha Williams.
All right. This is the date and time set for looks like arraignment on a bench warrant. How are we proceeding, counsel?
Your Honor, at this time, I'd ask the court to set aside the bench warrant. We'd waive any kind of formal reading and plead not guilty at this time.
All right, the court's going to allow a plea of not guilty at this time. What is your pleasure today?
Judge, I'd like the court to set this matter for a pretrial. I've indicated to Ms. Williams about taking the online driver improvement course, and I thought that might be helpful in the future.
And just so you know, when she came in back in May 15th of 2023, I allowed her to pay her reinstatement fee so that she could be able to, like try and get her license back. And do you know she didn't show up for her bench trial in August? And she didn't show up for her bench trial in March.
Your Honor, I can't say I'm not shocked.
Am I able to speak?
Go ahead. And you didn't come down here and get your fingerprints done like you were supposed to.
I didn't know anything about fingerprints. I came to the court in August, I'm sorry. And that's when I was told to, after I had paid for it, I believe that was in June, I came to August, and then my date was moved. And they said that I would be receiving something in the mail. We didn't have court that day. Like, I came in and then they broke me out, and then I came back and you were like, court is gonna, they told us that it would be like rescheduled or whatever. And then that was it. And then I waited for something to come in the mail and still nothing ever came. And then I just applied to a job and they're like, you have a warrant out. And then I call you guys and found out I had a warrant and I didn't know because I paid everything. The only thing I received in the mail just as recently was for this court date.
You didn't pay everything because you never resolved the case. You just paid a reinstatement fee. You didn't take care of this case.
I paid like $600 something. It was like $3 something for one ticket.
Pay for some civil infractions. Then you can't take care of misdemeanors by paying for them without pleading guilty.
We've been all through that, Ms. Williams.
Okay.
August 22nd. Let me see what happened that day, since I have a little extra time and I have the joys of YouTube.
And March was I did miss March. I think I have forgot the day, or I came in the day too late and then I had to redo it or something like that. But March was a miss.
The terrible part about this is you would have been finished with this, but now it's blocking you from getting a job. You would have been finished with all of this.
Well, I thought I was finished with it after I had came in and did all the other stuff. So I just didn't know at that moment.
Let me see what happened on August 22nd. What day would that have been in August? All right, I just went over my 22nd back on the record. I don't see you checked in at all on that day either, Miss Williams.
So that day I did check in and I spoke with he's like I go in a breakout room and I usually always have him. He's like African American, he's like a bald guy and he has glasses
He didn't
on.
work that morning for me.
Okay, well I'm not sure, but that's who I usually always speak with. This was the first time I've ever had someone new.
Did she ever have a court-appointed attorney to represent her, Your Honor?
Nope.
I
I just went back to make sure because I
yeah.
want to see, and he wasn't even there that day, Miss Williams. So he wasn't even one of my assigned counsels on my docket that day.
I'll have to find my paperwork. I had it.
All
They
right.
had pushed it and I wrote on the back of it
It's
because
all
they
right.
had
You need to come down here and get fingerprinted, and then you're asking for a pretrial date, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm asking for a new pretrial date. I have referred her for driver improvement school. And on top of that, Your Honor, I think with a 6-point ticket, she should have a court-appointed attorney.
All right. I can give her a new court date then, the appointed attorney, so they can have further discussions about this. Let's see.
Does fingerprinting cost?
Nope, it's free.
Okay.
You just have to come down to 36th District Court and tell them that you have a reckless driving charge and that you need to get fingerprinted. They'll know to come up to tell them you were in courtroom 337 and that you need to, they'll get the documents that they need from us to provide to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll have you come back on January 30th for your court-appointed attorney. You need to call the courtroom right now. I'm going to give you the phone number.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
What's that number?
313-965-2293.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Call so we can get some information from you so we can get a court-appointed attorney put in your place. Before the 31st, you need to come down here and give fingerprints for this particular ticket, okay?
Wait, and you said January 31st at what time?
It's gonna be at 8:35
8:30.
a.m., okay?
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Did she pay for these? No. All right, I don't know what you paid for, but
I
it
just
wasn't
tried to
these.
come in and pay the $50 for the bench work, but they told me not to pay for it.
Yeah, nope, because we'll take that off for you, but you got to come back and take this because what happens is if you don't show up again, Miss Wiz, I'm gonna just put it back in warrant status.
Okay.
And you're gonna keep playing this until you do it. It doesn't go away just because you don't come back. Okay. The first time I allowed you to pay the reinstatement fee because I can see on my ticket so that you could try and at least see if they can let you keep your license.
Yeah.
So
when
okay, so when I make exceptions and do stuff like that, you got to come back to court, or else it makes it bad for everybody else. Okay.
Understandable. I think it was just a miscommunication somewhere. I apologize.
It's okay. Call the courtroom so that you can get that court-appointed counsel, okay? And then we'll get you a new date after that. So after they talk to you and try and figure things out, they'll see what they can work out for you, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Her bond will be set at $0 personal. Okay. All right. Have a good day.
You too.
You're welcome. Mr. Johnny White?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Johnny Lee White. I'm sorry, White. This is ticket SP 1089631. Count 1, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1237415. Count 1, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license suspended. Ticket number SP 1472590. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, improper plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Philip X. Walling, representing Johnny White. State your name, Mr. White.
Oh, Johnny White.
Hold on a minute. Mr. Woody, I can see you. I can see you smoking in court, even though you set the phone down. I can see you. Inappropriate for court. All right, I'm sorry. All right, continue, Attorney Wallen.
Yes, Your Honor. There is a recommendation from the people that if my client pleads to 2 failure to displays instead of the driving while license suspended and 2 improper plates instead of the insurance, the people will move to dismiss the other counts and the original counts. After a discussion with my client, he wishes to accept that offer and plead guilty. You have the recommendation in front of you, Judge?
I do.
Okay.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, sir, if that's the case, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Sir, did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
This isn't him, is it? And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that him? Okay. All right. I want to take your attention. I wasn't sure. I want to first take your attention back to the date of June 9th of 2020, sir. At that time, were you driving a Chrysler vehicle in the area of Woodward and Mack in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And was it unregistered at that time, Mr. White?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I also want to take your attention to the date of August 12th of 2021. Were you driving that same Chrysler vehicle, this time in the area of Pennegree and 3rd Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Was the vehicle still unregistered or untitled at that time, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you also drive while your license was suspended, sir?
Yes.
All right. And then finally, I want to take your attention to the date of June 19th of 2023, where you're driving a Chevy vehicle this time in the area of Canfield and Grady Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, I'll ask him. Okay. That's what I want to know. All right. Okay. And while you were in that area, did you drive while your license was suspended, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Satisfied, counsel?
I am satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulation.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Of course, Your Honor, yes.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea of 2 counts of improper plates, 2 counts of failed to display. I know, Attorney Waller, are you talking about this squatting case?
No, I didn't even see a squatting case, Judge. That was not on the docket.
It wasn't. Okay, so he has a ticket out here. It says Johnny Lee Taylor, but it came under his driver's license for squatting occupancy of a building without consent from 2018.
Well, Your Honor, Mr. White,
Yes.
You want to talk to him about it privately?
well,
No.
yeah,
mean,
I think
whatever I
at
got to
this
do.
point- At this point, Your Honor, I would suggest, now pay attention, Mr. White, that we set that squatting ticket. It has nothing to do with your driver's license. You can still go with the plan on getting a driver's license, okay? See who shows up. And as far as I'm concerned, Judge, we can set that matter for a bench trial.
Let me look and see what's going on. Let me stand it for the flight.
Hold on a second. We're going to look into it for 1 second. Just give me a
All right.
moment. Mr. White, I'm just trying to see. It came up under your driver's license, but it doesn't have the same last name. That's why we're concerned. And we don't want you to just have a warrant sitting out there,
Okay.
right? And you came to court.
Right.
So we're trying to find out. Okay, Mr. White?
All right. That's fine.
So it may have. All right, give us 1 second. Mr. White, have you ever lived on Hall Street, Hull?
Yes.
What I don't understand, if I may, Your Honor, if it was based on a driver license number and the squatter's name was Taylor, is that correct?
It's Johnny Lee Taylor with his driver's license number. So I don't.
But that would begin with a T as opposed to a W.
Correct, but I don't know if it's an input by the court wrong or what happened.
Can I say something, please?
That's always dangerous.
All right.
I can see it.
I wish I could have stopped Ms. Williams.
That's gonna be the best part.
I can see if I can.
Okay.
Bring the ticket up.
All right, we're gonna see if we can bring the ticket up. I'm gonna finish this portion though, and that way we can figure out what to do with the other ticket. So, Mr. White, I'm gonna give you, are you able to pay any type of fine? I know your attorney wants to speak
Yes.
on your behalf.
Yes,
Go ahead.
yes, I do, Your Honor. Mr. White has scrimped and saved here from the holidays. He tells me he can pay within the day if you can keep it below $500. Now, I normally don't try and suggest any kind of sentencing to the court, but I would certainly like to get Mr. White off the books so he can go and run and get his driver's license.
All right, so I was going to, he's gonna have 2 reinstatement fees. Those are 45 apiece. And then I'll do a $300 fine on one of the tickets and waive the cost and fines on the remaining tickets.
You're too wise, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. White, I'm doing this because you're going to have some things called reinstatement fees. Those
Yes,
are fees
ma'am.
you're going to have to pay to the court. They're separate from paying to the Secretary of State's office, but you have to pay them at our courthouse. And then I'm going to give you a $300 fine on one of the tickets. So you'll have to pay one of these tickets as well. Okay. $300.
Can I come
And
to pay 'em
then-
today?
Can you give us till tomorrow and we'll put it in the computer system for you, but you can come down here today if you need to. I want you to pay it because you seem very eager to be able to do this.
Yes, I want to
Okay.
get my life together.
Okay, so I will do a $300 fee. Now, you have some other fees that you owe too as well. When you come down, you need to see if you need to pay on any of those tickets as well. Looks like it's a 21, no proof of insurance. I don't know if that's gonna affect you or not. So I'm trying to
You
keep the
said-
price down, but it's some other tickets in here too that you may need to pay in order to get that clearance, in order to be able to get that
So
license,
can you
okay?
tell me about how much I would probably need?
The no insurance looks like it's at 336. I can waive the late cost on it though.
Okay,
Just so you know, as I understand it, Mr. White, it's only the warrant cases that started out on warrant status that will jam you up for your license. A no proof of insurance is merely a debt that you owe to the 36th District Court. They'd
But
like,
sometimes that ticket will cause them not to be able to get their license for some reason.
sometimes
Just so
it
you
does,
know, I don't want them to
sometimes
be
it doesn't, right?
surprised. That ticket's typically 200. It's 195, but sometimes it ends up being more than that. But I'll waive the late cost and fines on that. You have tickets that are in disposition that you need to take care of, but do those when you can. Let me see. So I'm gonna waive the late cost on the no proof of insurance ticket. $90 plus 300 plus that ticket should be, I don't know why it's so much. Almost $600, it looks
Yes.
like.
yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
I can do it.
Okay, all right. So do that, and we'll move forward after that, okay?
Okay, so I want to ask, go there and pay that. Then I go to the Secretary of State.
Yes,
Okay,
so
okay, so there's nothing else.
Well, we're gonna
you
check
guys-
on
I
that
can-
squatting ticket.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh,
I just
well.
want to check on the squatting ticket before you leave today so I can figure out what that is. But this is that financial part of it, right? But there's a warrant out under your driver's license number. But I want to check on it to try and see what it is. So don't leave, okay? I'm gonna do one other case, but don't leave. I want to try and figure this out before you leave. I don't want you to have a
Okay.
warrant out there because then for
Right.
sure you won't be able to get your license, okay?
Okay, right, I got you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, all right, so hold tight. This concludes this hearing. Hold tight, Mr. White. Just sit there like you are. And we're trying to get the original ticket brought up here so I can look at it, okay?
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Put
You're
yourself
very
on mute,
welcome,
will you
Mr.
please, Mr. White?
Okay. You getting yourself back on track, Mr. White?
Huh?
You getting yourself back on track?
Yes, ma'am. This.
I didn't want to get too personal, but I was all
Oh, no,
like, you
that's
getting
fine.
yourself
That's
back
fine.
on track.
That's fine. You know.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
yourself
thank
on
you. I
mute, Mr.
appreciate it
White.
too. All
Okay,
right.
put yourself on mute, Mr. White. All right, Terrell Woody, Mr. Woody, you're gonna have to stop now moving, okay?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Terrell Christopher Woody. This is ticket SP 1484830. I'm just gonna call the ticket numbers. Tickets 1, 2, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1484832, count 1. Ticket SP 1348754, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 800197, count 1. Ticket 1240561, count 1. Ticket 400683, count 1 and 2. Ticket SP 1494880, counts 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Woody, you can't be talking to people. Go have a seat someplace. You can't be talking to people and doing all this extra.
I'm at work. I'm about to
I
go.
know. Okay.
Yes. I'm in the room by myself now.
Okay. All right. Ticket number H013677, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1382890, counts 1 and 2. Ticket SP 1111. Nope. SP, let me start again. SP 1114311, count 1. Ticket SP 1188129, counts 2 and 3. Ticket SP 1238705, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1276872, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1387582, count 1. Ticket SP 986511, counts 1 and 2. Ticket SX 3762970, counts 1 and 2. Ticket SX 3810221, count 1. 1246043, count 1. Ticket 154137555, count 1. Ticket 509348, count 1. Ticket 529538, count 1. Ticket SP 1238707, count 1. Ticket SP 941742, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, my name is Philip X. Walling. I represent Terrell Woody. Now, Mr. Woody, state your name.
Terrell Christopher Woody.
Now, Judge, for simplification, I'd like to tell you how this is gone. I had the opportunity to talk to Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Paula Cole. All of the state matters, whether it's XXH or whatever we find along the way, she's going to dismiss per the plea to the city attorney's recommendation.
Okay.
Now, the city attorney's recommendation, the bottom line, Your Honor, my client will be pleading to 14 failure to displays and 1 and 4 improper plate. That's 18 tickets out of 35 tickets. So however you wish to proceed along those matters, I wanted to give you a flavor on how it's proceeded. I would acknowledge at this time.
I was about to say, I'm going to bring them all in, all the officers in.
If you wish, I was certainly going to acknowledge them all.
Okay. How you doing? All right. All right, officers. I have Officer Turner here, Corporal Adams, Officer Amin Ra, Officer Rozer, Officer Townsell, Corporal Townsell, I'm sorry, Officer Robert Johnson, and I also have Officer M. Turner here, and Officer Grima, thank you, Officer Grima.
And Officer,
here.
Your Honor, for the record, Chiku Mason 43471, Officer Kakish was here. He had to go to another courtroom.
All right, and also Officer Court Pick is on the sick list, but I think this plea is extensive enough. All right, sir. These are all the officers who are here today. Mr. Woody, did you state your name for the record for me,
He
please?
did.
Terrell Christopher Woody.
All right, Mr. Woody, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to the attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes. I try to get my name right and get my license.
I know it, and now it may still be some time, just so you know, because you got quite a bit of things going on. So sometimes they make you wait a little bit.
We've got a plan now, Your Honor.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's what I like to hear. All right, you're gonna plead to this one. I'm just getting all the cases together that you're about to plead to. Okay, so give me
I
2
gave you
seconds.
the hard part. I just said 14 of this and 4 of that. So
I understand, no worries. 12, 3, 7, 5. Oh, this is the 3. Okay.
while you're going through that, Your Honor, could we release
Okay.
the officers?
Officers, if you would like to go, he is going to take a plea to these matters. And so you can go ahead and protect our wonderful city. Please be safe out there and have a great day.
Happy New Year, guys.
You as well, y'all.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Have a good one.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Take care, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a great day. You too. Oh, no. 12, 7, 8. No. All right, you ready, Mr. Woody?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention first back to the date of October 30th of 2018. Were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of DeQuinder and Lance Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you fail to display a valid operator's license to the officer who stopped you?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of, let's see, April 11th of 2018. Were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Van Dyke and McNichols in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And were you driving while your license was suspended?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention to the date of August 30th of 2023. Were you driving a Ford in the area of East State Fair and Hannah Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Was that vehicle unregistered at the time?
Yes. I got the insurance except on me today.
Okay, and were you also driving while your license was suspended, sir?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention to the date of July 28th of 2023. Were you driving in the area of Finkel and Parkway, a Ford vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And was the vehicle unregistered at that time, sir?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention to the date of September 7th of 2022, where you're driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Finkel and Beaverland Streets in the city of Detroit.
Was that in 2022?
Yes. September of 2022, were you driving a black Chevy vehicle in the area of Finkel and Beaverland in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And was your license suspended at that time, sir?
Yes.
And the date of August 25th of 2022, were you driving the same Chevy vehicle, but now in the area of Finkel and Beaverland, that same area, were you driving that Buick vehicle or Chevy vehicle back in August 25th of 2022?
Yes.
Mr. Woody, and was your
Yes.
license suspended at that time?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your date back to May 4th of 2022. Were you driving in the area of Greenfield and 7 Mile in the city of Detroit, a Ford vehicle, sir?
Yes.
Was your license suspended at the time?
Yes.
And did you drive an unregistered or untitled motor vehicle?
Yes.
I want to take your attention to the date of November the 10th of 2021, where you're driving a Ford vehicle in the area of Finkel and Beaverland in the city of Detroit at that time,
Yes.
sir? And was your license
Yes.
suspended?
Yes.
And did you drive an unregistered vehicle at that time as well?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention to the date of August 14th of 2021, where you're driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of 7 Mile and Asbury Park in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
And was your license suspended at that time, sir?
Yes.
And was the vehicle unregistered at that time, sir?
They was. I did the
Okay.
high price.
Okay, I know you got papers now. It's okay, Mr. Woody. I know you got papers. I'll take that into account when I'm doing the sentencing money-wise, okay? Okay. All right. Mr. Woody, I want to take your attention to the date of April 14th of 2021. Were you driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of West Davidson and Livernois in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you fail to display a valid operator's license at that time?
Yes.
And then finally, I want to take your date to the date of your attention to the date of September 16th of 2022. Were you driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of East Auto Drive and Finland Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you fail to display a valid operator's license at that time?
Yes.
All right. Satisfied, counsel?
Yes.
All right. The court is satisfied as well. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court's going to enter in a plea to the reduced count on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 tickets as failed to display, and 2 tickets as improper plates. The remaining counts will be dismissed. All right.
I counted a couple of extra improper plates, Judge, but
Let's see. 1, 2.
one is it's marked as a no reduced plea, I think.
Oh, no offer. I ain't having make the factual basis on that. All right. That's it. That's all I have in me. All right. That's all I have. Mr. Woody, don't you ever let your tickets
Yes.
get this out of control again.
I know at the time I was young, didn't know no better. And, I grew up and they try to get my name right. And the job helping me out more.
And you got more. I know. That's why I want you to keep your job. And you got more tickets with me tomorrow.
Yes.
No.
I think I got two. That's it.
Okay.
I think.
Is it a morning docket?
Yeah, pre-trial.
You know,
Okay.
I'd be more than happy to do it, Your Honor, but Ms.
Like
Mason's been
six.
horribly busy today.
I think it's like 6.
It's like 6 new tickets. I don't want him to get fired from work or anything. That's why I'm trying to be like, either if not today, can you come back in a couple of weeks? I just don't want you to lose your job, Mr. Woody. And I know it took a little bit of time today.
Yeah.
Are there any days of the week that you're off?
No.
Okay. All
So
right.
I did really got back to work. That's how I could get
Yeah.
more hours as I can.
I know. That's why I don't want you to mess up. Okay. All right. So on some of these tickets, I'm gonna have to, huh?
So this job like a big opportunity to me to
I know. I know. That's why I don't want you to
business.
be off again tomorrow. So I want to try and move those for you. You want to do them like next month or something? Gotta move them a little bit for him. Okay. I'm gonna move them, Mr. Woody, because I don't want you to come back to back like that. And the other ones weren't set for a. I'll give you some time, okay? You need a month, and not to pay. You need a month to come back. So that way okay. So I have you come back for those. Don't get any new tickets, okay?
I'm not.
Mr. Woody, I can't do this. All right. I'll have you come back February. Let's see.
Your Honor, are there any of those tickets for tomorrow that are other than paperwork tickets like this?
No, they're always paperwork. He typically doesn't have any tickets that are, I mean, he had a couple of speeding tickets in these,
Right.
but his ticket, almost all his tickets are paper. It's misdemeanor, unregistered motor vehicle, license. That's his tickets that he gets.
Can you perhaps, if I get a moment with Ms. Mason, I was hoping she'd just add those to perhaps the dismissal.
You can see if she's willing. Let me see what they were. All right. Well, I'm trying to figure out this.
How many of them are there?
Six.
Six new tickets. Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Woody,
Yes.
what do you have his fine up to at this point?
I didn't even give a fine yet.
But he's pled, so that's 18 tickets he's pled to.
He pled to 18 already. I gave him 18.
That's correct.
Judge, I'm gonna go off the deep end and dismiss those.
I appreciate you. He does have some documents today too. He did get back to work. We've been trying to help Mr. Woody for about 3 months now. So
yeah, let's dismiss those. Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so
will that close out Mr. Woody's issues with the 36th District Court, Your Honor?
It will.
Excellent. With that in mind, we're all in.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna give you a hefty fine, but I'm gonna give you a long time to pay it, okay, Mr. Woody? Because you pled to so many tickets, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna make you pay $200 on 5 of the tickets. So that's $1,000, okay?
Yes.
I'm gonna give you though. You want 6 months or you want 9 months? I'm gonna give you a long time because you need to probably come down here and make a payment plan.
Can I get like 9 months?
Cool. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to do, let me use my correct English. I'll do 6 months, but come down here and make a payment plan. That way you can start putting money on it. Okay. I did $1,000, Attorney Mason, in fees. Okay. Okay. Come make a payment plan.
Can I pay like 50 every week? That's
cool.
So
come down here and talk to them and find out how much you need to bring to them. And then that way you can slowly make the payments on it. Okay. You could probably do a little bit less per week and stuff, but you need to come down to 36 and set up a payment plan. That way you can do a little bit less and get it taken care of, okay?
Yes.
All right. And then any reinstatement fees, you'll still be responsible for. So it may be more, right? And then I'll waive the cost and fines on the remaining, I think it's 11 tickets.
Yes.
Plus, your attorney worked it out. You don't have to come back tomorrow. I'm going to dismiss those tickets as a part of today's plea, okay?
Yes.
All right. Okay, Mr. Woody, no more tickets.
Yes. Okay. Yes. And
Okay.
and I said I go back to court on the February.
Nope. I'm not even doing February anymore. We took care of tomorrow's tickets, and so you don't have to come back in February unless you got new tickets, and you did
I'm
not.
not. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm trying to take care of my bids.
Okay.
My
All right,
kids
Mr. Woody.
need
So
me.
I was going to do February instead of doing tomorrow, but we took care of tomorrow's tickets. So you just stay from driving. You hear me?
Okay.
Until you
Yes.
get your license, okay?
Yes.
All right. All right. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. $1,000. So I'm fining you $200 on 5 tickets. The remaining costs and fines on the rest of the tickets will be waived with the exception of the reinstatement fees, okay?
Yes.
All right. All right. There's nothing further. You're all set, Mr. Woody. Come down here. I'm gonna give you 60 days to make that payment plan, okay? 60 days to get on some type of payment plan.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Probably like next week or something.
That's
after
fine.
work.
Yep. I was about to say come next week or the week after. Just make sure you do it by the end of January so you can know and have it in place, okay?
I will. I'm really done now. I'm sure happy. I'm trying to get my name right.
I know
I'm
you've been
trying
coming
my
back to every
best.
court date, so I know you're gonna do it, Mr. Woody, okay?
Yeah, I'm trying my best. She did like
You are. You really are, Mr. Woody. So keep trying, stop driving so that you can focus on what you have to take care of, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. If there's nothing further.
Thank you.
All right.
And
You're
Happy
welcome,
New
Mr.
Year's.
Happy New Year to you too. Good to see you, Mr. Woody. Still
Yes.
smiling. I appreciate it. Okay. Get back to work, okay?
Thank you.
All right. No problem. Bye-bye. All right.
He's got a lot to smile about after 35 tickets. 41 tickets.
My goodness. All right. All right. Back to Mr. White. Okay. So just before we go back on the record, Attorney Mason, I have a ticket that pulled up under Mr. White's account for and by that I mean under his driver's license, but it says Johnny Lee Taylor on the ticket. Exactly. It's from 2018. So
are we looking at DOB? Oh, it's a 2018.
Yes, it's a 2018, and it is his date of birth, and it's his driver's license, but his last name is not correct on the ticket. So
dismissing.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Mr. White, I'm gonna call this ticket now. Okay, it's a squatting ticket, just so you know, but it's 2018. All right, unmute yourself, Mr. White. You see it? Click on the little microphone. There you go.
Okay,
all right.
Thank you.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Johnny Lee Taylor. This is U ticket 467-57218. This is one count of vacant building squatting. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, my name's Philip Walling. I represent Johnny White, who's present in court today, also known as Johnny Taylor.
All right. And Mr. White, can you state your name for the record?
Johnny Lee White.
All right. Today, this court found a ticket in warrant status that has the name on it of Johnny Lee Taylor, but the driver's license number, as well as the date of birth, do link up to that of Johnny Lee White. However, this is a ticket from 2018. And so with the permission of the prosecutor's office or the prosecuting attorney for the city, the court is going to recognize a motion at this point in time for dismissal in this particular matter. And all right, so the court's going to dismiss this ticket. Mr. White, I know you are on the right track now. This was some years ago when you were doing this behavior, but you have some
Right.
place to stay now permanently.
Oh, yes. That's just, I'm clearing up my tickets and just trying to get my life back together. That's all.
Okay, I know. All right. And so this is one more step to getting your life back, because now
Yep.
this ticket that you probably wouldn't have even known about is now going to be dismissed. Okay, Mr. White,
Okay.
thank you for
Yes.
your patience today. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna take off the late fees on that other ticket. We're gonna do the $300 fine. I'm gonna waive the cost and fines on the other ticket. So you're just gonna pay one ticket, okay? And then you gotta pay the reinstatement fees. Find out what you need to pay so you can go and get your license back, okay?
So I can go to 36th district right now and pay. Is it gonna be there for how much I need to pay?
It will be. So I'll have my clerk, who's wonderful, gonna put this in for me. And so we can have how much you'll need to pay, okay?
Okay, so how much do you know?
Come down and they'll be able to tell you. I would say about $600 though, okay?
Okay, thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
on my way now. All right.
All right.
Why
Thank you.
don't you come this afternoon, Mr. White? Let the clerk get the information into the computer system.
So come at what time?
How about 1:30?
Okay, thank you. All right, I will be there. Okay.
All right. Thank
All right.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
She is a wonderful court clerk, Your Honor, but I don't want to, work as Edwards to them.
I appreciate that. Look, she looked over at you like, All right. That